So many movies will have you punching the fucking air because you were so excited for this premise, this idea, but it feels like the movie did nearly everything it could to make it feel underwhelming. Today I have 5 horror films I want to list that have awesome ideas but poor execution. I'm not saying all these films are bad necessarily, just disappointing. Make sure to like and follow for more movie related content and let me know if you want a part 2 of this. Here's a holiday one I watched last Christmas. Silent Night follows a family who all come together for their yearly Christmas feast. Same event, new year, except for one little change. They're all supposed to die at the end of the night because the world is ending. This could have been a charming mashup of horror, dread, guilt, self reflection, etc., while also containing a lot of dark humor. But to me, the plot progression was rather boring, there weren't many laughs or thought provoking moments, and the conversations were surprisingly shallow and bland. For the most part, I loved the novel, The Cabin at the End of the World, which inspired Knock at the Cabin. But outside of Dave Bautista's performance, this film played it way too safe, and I found myself missing the darkness of the novel. This just feels too pristine and soap opera like. I'll always give M. Night Shyamalan a chance because I do enjoy a lot of his work, but he was the wrong choice to take this on. Even by 2016, the evil doll thing was starting to feel a bit tired. But I was still excited for the boy at the time. I like the design of the doll and the setting, the rules. And I know this may be the most controversial on this list, but my god, I hated that fucking twist. I won't spoil it in case you haven't seen it, but I could not stand it. A team investigates some underground tunnels that were abandoned in an attempt to look into a possible government cover up, and they get so much more than they bargained for. I love found footage horror in general, and I love the premise here with the conspiracy, and I love the underground tunnel setting, but they shoot this like a mockumentary, which has been done before and done well. I'm not saying it's bad here, but they flip back and forth between their actual footage and the character interviews, and I just liked the found footage and exploration moments so much that the interviews ruined any tension every single time. And I kept being drawn in just to be ripped out. In this case, they should have just kept it in the present with this disturbing footage. A group of criminals found themselves in the middle of an ancient feud between monsters of the day and monsters of the night. I knew this was going to be low budget and partly comedic, and I was ready to embrace all of that in this promising idea. But similar to Silent Night, I just wasn't feeling most of it. The characters are mostly pretty bland, the monster designs were actually okay, but the story and the action scenes weren't doing it for me. This could have been a really epic and fun movie, but the plot's just far too slow for what it's worth, and nothing felt particularly unique. Those are 5 films I felt had great ideas but poor executions. Let me know in the comments if you'd like to add any, and if you'd like a part 2 of this.